Okay, my name is Philippe Courtot. I'm the chairman and CEO of Qualys. So today we'll discuss what is happening at RSA, what are the lessons that we can take from. But maybe first let's start to look back at few RSAs a few years ago. RSA has been getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and more and more the key event for security. So a few years ago, we saw the theme of the self-defending network. We heard that large companies will gobble small ones and provide a one-stop shop, the dream of corporate America, supposedly. Then we saw cloud computing coming in with a lot of hype, everybody claiming that they had a SaaS solution. We start to see the emergence of malware. This year, what is significant, I think, is that we see now that cloud computing is not anymore a cacophony of wannabes into the cloud. People start to realize seriously how disruptive cloud computing is, and now, in fact, it is going to affect security. And at the same time, we see also people speaking about social networkings, which a year ago were in fact the kind of place where, from a security standpoint, you don't want to go. And of course, today, it's a place where more and more people go. We also saw something which is very unique this year, is the very significant presence of the administration, of the US government, giving presentations, sending not only the new cyber star, but as well as the director of the FBI and many other bigger personalities. So what does that tell us? It tells us essentially that we are at a major change. On one hand, we can see that cloud computing is changing the way it's changing, more generally speaking, the high-tech industry. Essentially, it gives us the opportunity to build security into its fabric, when today it has become practically impossible to continue securing the network because they are becoming more open, the technology is moving far too fast. At the same time, on the other side, we have seen cybercrime, which has taken an absolutely pandemic proportion, and hence the involvement now, which is very welcome, of the government. As we all know, the government is on one hand there to protect the nation, but also to protect the individuals. And when you look at cybercrime, there's obviously the threat of cyber warfare, but today we are all impacted. Anybody who comes today on the internet is essentially somebody who could be mugged, if I may say so. So this is very important. So we see that kind of, if you prefer, measure shift. People are, and security people, what is interesting, are in a way anxious, because now not only they have to continue securing the current computing environment, which is, as I said earlier, not that easy, but now they've got to learn a new way of dealing with security, which is dealing with now much less control on the data, while having still a lot of regulations, obligations in terms of the privacy of that data, in terms of the responsibility of the data. So it's really create a lot of uncertainties, if you prefer, that combination of now the data is moving into the cloud, whether we like it or not. The cyber criminals have become extremely powerful, and now in a way the government is coming to the rescue. And what I fundamentally believe, and this is what Qualys believe, is that the old model has to change, and we have to enter into a significantly more collaborative effort, I would say unprecedented collaboration between the security vendors, even if we compete, between obviously the government, and as well as with the community. I think it's a community effort which is going to really help us take control of that problem, while obviously the cloud computing vendors have to build and make the concerted effort to build the security into the fabric. And to that effect, in fact, we launched yesterday a totally free service which will allow companies to subscribe to that service and we will scan them daily to identify if their website is not serving malware to the visitors of this website. And the reason we drove us doing that is because I think in doing so, we're going to collect a lot of information about malware, and then we're going to be able to partner with other companies which have also that malware. So collectively, we all have a much better understanding of what's going on, and therefore could devise the appropriate countermeasures. Thank you.